worked with the greatest directors of our time, and there's a reason for that. Because Willem always delivers. He always elevates material. He has over 120 nominations and accolades, which I promise you is not his agenda. But it's the result of his dogged commitment to acting. He leaves no stone unturned. Some people act to gain success. Willem happens to be successful because he loves to act. He spent years sleeping on couches while doing groundbreaking work with the Booster Group, the theater group that he co-founded. He's humble and committed and dedicated and generous with his fellow actors and warm and grateful and loving to his crew. I know we aren't here today on Hollywood Boulevard in the middle of the day, but if we were, I'd say let's raise a glass to Willem. There are none better. And here's some blood in your eye, Willem. And I'm so happy to be here while you join this rogues gallery of pirates and gunmen and dames and damsels in distress. And there's no one better for this than Willem Dafoe.
He starred in numerous films and since 2019 starred as the title character in The Mandalorian. In 2023, this guy was named by Time Magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Let's welcome to the stage Pedro Pascal.
Good morning, everyone. Starting off the day with such kind words. I'm trying to do this in my classes. All right. I was generously provided with talking points addressing Willem's incredible achievements, all of them true, but nothing can really match up to the man, the artist, the friend. Willem has shown me in the earliest stages of my development that there is no one way to create a character, to steal a scene, to terrify, to seduce, to make people laugh, and to be a leading man. I'm going to go off book just for a second. I saw Platoon in the movie theater with my father, and he made me cry so hard my dad said it was bad. And I still wanted to be an actor. He redefines the concept of rebel and originality by making it about generosity, integrity, kindness, and fun. Willem is a good time and an amazing friend. We met and worked together in China. He took me to dinner on my birthday. His beautiful wife, my friend Giada Cologrande. It was the warmest introduction to a world I had spent my life admiring and learning from. He has been my greatest teacher. Since working together, he has added 30 films to his repertoire, in total spanning to a near 150 roles on screen and counting, not to mention becoming one of a handful of artists to achieve accolades such as 4 Academy Award nominations in their career. In 2018, we did a live audience conversation, and during this, he called an acting tribe essential to our work. That shares in my admiration and gratitude for the kind of artist he is someone who will uncompromisingly remind us to stay innocent under the experience of our community's creativity. Okay, so one word for word that I got from it said, Willem has been called one of the greatest American actors in our lifetime. I'll call him that. I'll go so far as to say he is the greatest American actor. You cannot compare his career to anyone's, truthfully. So it is our fortune to have him, and I
juggling a lot. A lot of people are out of work, facing economic uncertainty, really struggling. So all of these stressors tend to exacerbate any cracks in the relationship or any struggles. So the first is to be aware of what your triggers are, when you're getting triggered. I like to think of, if you think about your anger and your frustration, let's go from 0 to 10. 10 being you're screaming at your partner and you're saying
10 usually. I'm usually at 10. Go on.
Yeah. Well, that's why we want to keep you out of a relationship for a while until you learn some skills. And 0 being like you're totally calm, cool, like hanging on the couch, feeling good. You want to look at what is that point of no return. Like as your anger mounts, as your frustration mounts, and we all have, our frustrations on a day-to-day basis, you want to be taking your temperature. You want to go, okay, what is that point of no return? For a lot of people, maybe a 7 or an 8. Let's say yours is an 8. What you want to do is be taking your temperature and checking in and going, okay, where am I on this scale right now? Okay, you know what? When you get about 2 points lower than your breaking point, so if you're an 8, when you hit a 6, it's time to take a timeout. I really like timeouts for adults. I don't like them very much for kids, which is a whole other thing. But to be able to say to your partner, plan it in advance, hey, I heard this therapist talk with Ryan Fu, and she recommended couples take a timeout when things are getting too heated, because what happens is if you're too hot when you have the conversation, it's not going to be productive. It's a waste of your time. People just get their feelings hurt. People say terrible things to each other. Take a timeout. When you hit a 6, hey, I think I'm too worked up to have a productive conversation. Let's take a break. Let's meet back in the kitchen an hour, or let's sleep on this and talk about it in the morning. You're not abandoning your partner. You're not screaming and running out the door, but saying, hey, I'm too hot right now. Like, I can't talk about this right now, but I do want to work this out. Let's talk about this later.
So she's about to throw that beer bottle at me. I'm like, let's take a time out here.
2 points below the beer bottle throwing. That's when you want to take the time out.
Beautiful. Since the COVID lockdown,